Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all appropriate, supervised ages, outside of the dilapidated Castle Grayskull, in front of the I should have thought of something before getting this excited and starting the video, Snake Mountain in the Hobo Jungle, I bring to you another Reno McDallas review. How the hell are you? It's been a little bit, I have an action figure addiction and problem, and I've been working on downsizing my collection little by little. But I finally have some time to open this. I've been planning the special for a little while. So this is my Wrestlemania weekend special. Welcome, and thank you for joining me. You look this good to me right now. Look at that. That is you. If you're a lady, just imagine this with the boobies and a bra. Because, you know, but Mario doesn't have boobies or a bra. I mean, he probably does in some Rule 34. I mean, they've made some pretty messed up Rule 34. They've even got some YouTube people. They're YouTube personalities that have Rule 34. Doesn't look a thing like him because, you know, the actual YouTube person's like super obese, right? You know, like even bigger than me because I'm a fatty, right? But yeah, anyway. But enough about Rule 34. Let's not ruin my Rasslemania weekend special. Let's start with something fabulous, wonderful, and expensive. Oh, that's right. Because of the absolutely amazing WWE 24, whatever, 2K24. There we go. I spit it out. Damn it, I got it out of me. All right, so I bought this, right? Because if you pre-ordered, you got that this figure of Cody to play as, and playing as the action figure is actually the most fun I've ever had in a wrestling video game since like the 64, right? So let's go ahead and pop open this special pack from Ringside. See, as you can see, it says it's a Ringside exclusive. And let's see what they got in this bad boy. Okay, so there we go. They're all in there. And let's just slide this out like this. Let's do it this way. It sounded like a poot! Okay, so they're all out of there. We're going to start with the one that I don't really care that much for because I want to get it out of the way. So we have this Shawn Michaels right here. Look at that. He's got some chaps on. He's got a half weird coat thing going on there. He's does this wear his eyes messed up yet or not? No, it's not. I feel awful for him. That is awful to have your eye messed up like that. My eye is messed up from surgery, so mine's a little off. Oh, I couldn't imagine. So, anyway, there you go. There is the background of that. I will read it to you. At Royal Rumble 1997, in front of his home crowd at the Alamo Dome, Shawn Michaels wanted two things: revenge against Psycho Sid, Scissors Sid. If you know the joke, you know the joke. Yes, and the WWE Championship. A few months earlier, Sid attacked the Heartbreak Kid's mentor, Jose Lothario, and used the distraction to defeat Michaels for the title. Now with his friends and family in attendance in a jam-packed crowd, HBK stood toe-to-toe against the Monster, who once was his bodyguard. Tuned up the band and took... I know, I really slaughtered that up. You guys know I'm doing this inebriated, right? So don't expect magic. So let's go ahead and open HBK here. He thinks he's cute. He knows he's sexy. He's got the moves that drive the girls wild. But since he's dressed as a cowboy, fuck all that shit. It's a little wild, a little strange when you make your home out on the range. Start your horse and come along, 'cause you can't get right if you can't hold on. You guys know Hey Dude? Come on, that's Hey Dude. I went looking for my horse that came with the Dark Knight Returns Batman Build-A-Thing to do this with, but couldn't find it. So that completely ruined my sketch. Good job. Good job being a disorganized mess of a person there, Reno. Anyway, he has extra hands, which are fists for Vince's old pleasure. We know he liked it. And also the hands, as he stands accused by certain corners of the internet of HJs. It's not true, of course. I don't think so. I don't believe that at all. But it's pretty funny to say, right? Because a lot of people just don't like HBK. Well, it's time for his smile to be lost. And it's time to move on to his bestie ever, Bret the Hitman Hart. Let's see what this has to say. Bret Hitman Hart and Rowdy Roddy Piper. Hey, if you're on X, go to at Reno McDallas. I am dressed like Piper in a video I just uploaded. They were no strangers to each other. In fact, Hot Rod used to train in the infamous Hart Dungeon back when Bret was just a child. At Rasslemania 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right, that's 8 for you Roman numeral fans. However, they would be opponents facing off against each other for the first time for the coveted Intercontinental Championship. Though the iconic Piper was a wily ring veteran, the Hitman proved to be the craftier of the two by pinning Piper's elbows to the mat, showing why he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. So let's see if that action figure lives up to that. It's got some pretty nice, the old Bret shades there. Hey guys, what did Bret Hart's 5 fingers say to your face? Slap! Yeah, so I was more of a WCW guy, right, in the 90s, until probably about the time that Russo came up, and then I quit, right, because Russo was just fucking awful. Absolutely atrocious of a fucking writer. Anyway, so there's Bret. He has this lovely glue rubber band thingy. I like to call them glue bandies. I don't know why. Probably because I'm weird. There he is. Wow. Look at that. You take the glasses off, and it's Superman. You put him back on, it's Clark Kent. It's freaking amazing. Anyway, there is his pleather jacket. Oh, yeah, this was also pleather, and I'm not taking that off just simply because I'm not using it at the moment. At some point, that outfit will end up on another action figure, I'm sure. But at the moment, I'm not taking that off. So, anyway, there is your removable specs. You can take off his coat. I'm not going to, simply because I'm lazy, and I have a lot of stuff to go through, and we're only 2 figures in at 6 minutes and 35 seconds, so. Oh, and what do we have here? There he is, Hell in a Cell Mick Foley. Look at that. That is coming out of his nose. You know, say what you will about his career, but I think too many people have ruined wrestling trying to be Mick Foley. That's my opinion. There's only one Mick, and not everybody needs to be taking these crazy jumps and dives. Because they're going to really hurt themselves. I mean, and Mick, good Lord, he's so lucky he didn't. But he's just a cautionary tale. Look at him walking now. You know, he doesn't get around the best. So, hey, be good to yourselves, right? Okay, anyway, perhaps no match in WWE history is more fabled than Mankind versus Undertaker inside Hell in the Cell at 98's King of the Ring, baby. Rather than enter the cell, Mankind scaled to the top and waited for his dark rival, the Dead Man. Met his sadistic opponent on the structure's roof, and in a matter of moments threw him from the top, crashing into the announcer's table below. As God is my witness, he's broken in half. Announcer Jim Ross, my Jim Ross is bad, I'm sorry, shouted in panic and disbelief. If that wasn't enough, Mankind returned to the cell, scaled back to the top, and was slammed through the roof, crashing down hard into the ring. It took a tombstone into a pile of thumbtacks to finally end the match and cement Mrs. Foley's baby boy as the hardcore icon. Let's have a good look at this head. There we go. That iconic moment where he has got a tooth hanging out his nose, and he has no idea where the hell he is. Which is me on most nights after I've had a little of the old marijuana. Huh? Oh, yeah, check this out, though, too. So, anyway, he did have hands. These don't have a lot of accessories, I've noticed, but the detail's pretty good on them. That's one of those things. It just depends on if you think the value is worth it to you. I think it is for the ones you want, but I had to buy a whole damn pack to get the Cody I wanted. So, and I am happy with this one, though, and the Bret, too. I didn't have a good Bret. But anyway, so there he is. Thumbtacks and all. Looking beautiful. Handsome fella. Anyway, like I said, that's my hot take for the weekend. Stop trying to recreate other people's wrestle moments and make your own in a happy, beautiful, sexy, safe way. And this is, speaking of making moments, holy Jesus, this is hard freaking core. That's just, this really put Cody over for me. Absolutely. Scars are made at Hell in a Cell, but in 2022, Cody Rhodes took it to a new level. The prodigal son returned to fulfill his family's legacy, but to do so, he had to first defeat Seth freaking Rollins. Prior to their match, the American Nightmare tore his pectoral muscle, but he wasn't going to let a little thing like a gruesome injury stand in his way. Through suffering, through mind-shattering pain, Cody gutted his way through the match and defeated the Visionary in a career-defining performance. He knew that somewhere his father, the American Dream, was looking down and smiling with pride. That's right, kid. I'm very proud. Let me tell you something. Yes, so definitely, again, that video game sold this figure to me. So we have Cody here. Look at that. Look at that injury, man. That just goes to show you don't have to drop from the top of the Hell in the Cell to make a freaking moment, man. Holy crap. I've watched that match a few times, and it's just like, damn, dude. Dude's got some sack. I'll tell you that. So anyway, he comes with his wonderful cowbell. Because all action figures need more cowbell. We know this. And then he's just, standard elite articulation, it looks like. Excuse me, sorry. I haven't ate yet. That's why I'm burpy. Are you burpy, Cody? Well, here's to Cody. Hope he gets to finish his story. Speaking of other action figures that were featured in the WWE game, I got this fella here. This is this version of Cena. I didn't really watch WWE for most of 2000 to 2015, so I missed a lot of the Cena stuff. I would catch stuff online, but I wouldn't actually just sit down and watch it. But what got me back into it is someone told me to check out the WWE Network and watch some of the old stuff. Well, they had the free pay-per-view, right? So I watched AJ Styles and Finn Balor tear it up. I'm like, okay, I'm back in, man. So they helped get me back in, and then I keep trying to leave, but they keep making interesting matches and stuff. So, oh yeah, that's how I feel about it. Just like Wrestlemania, this is the weekend. Everybody's gonna have this O face. It's gonna be like, oh, yeah, pretty awesome. So anyway, this is just an elite. He's got some hands to slap that ass, and let's pop him out. Okay, so hey, there he is. He's got that C Nation shirt, number 54. There we go. There are the abs. But yeah, this is the figure that is also in WWE 2K24. Got his little dog tags. Look at that. Oh, look at that posture. It's a little weird, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, so it's pretty decent elite figure. I bought it used. That's why I guess I keep getting lucky and people are reviewing figures and then they're reselling them when putting them back in package, right? So I'm spending way less. Speaking of something similar, hey, here's a controversial action figure for your episode, huh? Yeah, people have a little bit of problem with some of the stuff he said, but, you can't deny the career. It's kind of like seeing all that stuff about Benoit. God, that's awful, right? But damn, he was a good wrestler. It's just like, I hate to even think about it. Because I was a real big Benoit fan. So. And I was also a big fan of the Steiner brothers. So, I guess, beware the dog. Beware the dog. Yeah, so you can't move him unless you take the jacket off. But there is the dog face gremlin. Got that lovely little bandana going on. He looks, I'm going to say he looks more like Jack Black than Steiner, but whatever. If you need a Jack Black figure, there you go. Let's go ahead and take this off. Oh, yeah, that's going to be difficult to take off. Give me just a second. I need 2 hands. Yeah, guess where the other one is. Yeah, never mind that. I'm going to be lazy. Hey, listen, he's got tattoos. This thing is just kind of hard to peel off, right? Oh, crap. It's a little rigid, but yeah, there you go. Good thing I got it used. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, so you guys know this thing that's spun off of that Masters of the Universe thing, right? They started making these guys. And I love Roddy Piper, right? Absolutely adore the guy. Oh, hey there. Hey, you like the hands? Oh, I got the hands for you. I dropped one before I started. I'm sorry. All right, anyway. So one thing that I definitely noticed when purchasing this, and I mainly got it because it's Piper, right? I did not buy it for the likeness. All right, look at that. That looks like a cross between freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger and Donny Osmond. It just depends on the angle or if he's one or the other, but he is definitely doesn't look that much like Piper. So that's a real shame. He does come with a microphone, so let's put that microphone in his hand if it will go. But yeah, there he is. Very nice. Again, if you want to go to my sexy X account, I am wearing this outfit for today's Rasslemania outfit, and I almost pulled up the kilt for you. It's a little bit of a tease. So anyway, speaking of people that are Cody Rhodes but weren't in WWE for this action figure, I got this son of a bitch for $3. So yeah, I was like, why not, right? I love Cody. Like, I'm always dropping fists, right? So here's one of them. But anyway, he has these hands for holding stuff, and he's like, oh! that's what that face looks like. Oh, but it's Scare Moose. Anyway, really good articulation on that. I will definitely give him that. I forget the articulation on these figures is pretty decent. It's just the head sculpts are usually absolute ass. That and just like, I only really care about maybe 2 or 3 wrestlers that are left there. I'm not a real big fan of anything about that company. But anyway, yeah, cool figure. I like it, but the quality of these things has just absolutely gone downhill. At least that is very easily movable. So, and then if you decided to take it off, it's almost close enough that it looks like it could be just a suit jacket. Close. I mean, if you're going to make believe, right? Speaking of make believing, let's make believe this guy is this package is complete, right? So I got this off eBay and I was checking it out, right? And I dropped half of the box in the toilet, and which I'm sure if yeah, so it doesn't have a little thing on the front of the that was the belt, right? Because there's a belt thing around it. So there you go. All right, he is always ready. A powerhouse with a passion for pro wrestling, dating back to his childhood on Long Island, New York, Matt Cardona is a multi-time champion who changed the game more than once in his already illustrious career. Absolutely. He really took advantage of social media, man. He's just, I mean, he really did. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to blow the dude. Anyway, it's not a dick. Don't take it so seriously. Or don't take it so hard. Wow. Good job, Luke. Reno, whatever my name is in this episode. He took his destiny into his own hands, crowning himself internet champion on his highly popular YouTube show that elevated his status in the eyes of the fans of the world. Now he's doing again in the podcast world, reaching millions of major marks with the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast alongside longtime friend and former tag team partner, Brian Myers. No matter the time, no matter the place, Matt Cardona is still here and always ready. But yeah, he's had a couple Wrestlemania moments back when he was a young squire named Zack Ryder. I used to listen to that podcast all the time, and I just I started falling out of watching wrestling, and I was actually just listening to his podcast and not watching wrestling, so I stopped. Long Island, bitches! I've been there. I went there one time with Chopper Dave to buy a crotch rocket off of a drug dealer. I also met my ex-internet girlfriend, right, there whenever we went to go pick up the crotch rocket. She let us borrow her garage to store it. That's pretty cool, right? That's my one and only I went to New York story. So there you go. She lived out on Shelter Island. Beautiful place. I hope she's doing well. I haven't heard from her in years. Last time I talked to her, I was going to wrestling school to learn more about wrestling so I could enjoy better. So he has the smirky face that doesn't quite look really like him. But I tell you what, though, never mind that at the moment. The articulation is pretty decent. The detail's great, right? I feel the face is just a touch off, but maybe they'll fix that in the next release. There he is sticking his tongue out. Yeah, there you go. And then here he is, him in the baseball cap. I'm going to put the baseball cap on him. You know why? Because more action figures need baseball caps. Because I always wear one because I'm hiding my baldness. Because it's embarrassing. You're like, oh, but Reno, all kinds of dudes are bald. Yeah, and that's fine for other dudes. But I'm not other dudes. Damn it. I can't get this head on. Oh, there you go. Just a little wobbly. So that's no fun. Anyway, he comes with his broski bucks. Look at this shit, right? This is great. Okay. Well, come on. Shit. Okay. It's the broski bucks from one of his gimmick things he did. There are the dog tags that they were shilling for a little while on the podcast. Man, he made some money on merch. That's all I'm saying. That dude knows merch. He knows how to work it, man. He's got the old school stuff down pat like that, knowing how to make him come to the merch table. All right, and then he's got an action figure of himself, because we know that Zack Ryder used to play with himself, but Matt Cardona does not. Right? Is that how we're doing that? Or does Matt Cardona still play with himself, even though he's married to Chelsea Green? Anyway, I mean, technically he probably does. Everybody does, right? That's a weird conversation we just had. I'm going to just stop it there and delete that. Okay, there we go. So yeah. Action figure himself, real pretty, real beautiful. good deal. I look forward to the next one that's coming out. Super 7's been real hit or miss lately, but never mind that. I am going to encourage you to stick your hand in your pockets, and let's come to the conclusion of my Rasslemania special. This is my gimmick, right? So everybody's got their gimmick. Some people are entertaining. Some people, like me, have to rely on slapstick comedy. And to do that, we throw the action figure against the door to Castle Grayskull. If they break the door down, it means that they're the greatest action figure that's ever been made, as declared by Skeletor, who's going to, go in there and get the power and all that. That's my gimmick. It works, I guess. I know a lot of people actually fast forward to this part because I get kind of long-winded. Speaking of long-winded, I need a fart. No, I'm kidding. Okay. I mean, I will later. I guarantee I'm going to fart later, but not right now. Anyway. Oh, sorry, Roddy. Come on, broski. Nope. Oh, damn. Sorry, broski. Hey, Cody number 1. Oh. Injured Cody. I'm going to be nice and not throw him against his bad shoulder, though. Oh. Go with the dog. Oh, no. No, Mick. No more fall. I just took the bump off the Hell in a Cell. I'm thrown against the door to Castle Grayskull. Got Brett. Oh. You can't see me. And then we're going to do Mr. Hey, dude. No. And hey, how about your dog pockets? Why not? No. How about this AJ Styles? I love this. I used to have this t-shirt, and then it got ripped and stuff, and so I had to get rid of it. So anyway, but yeah, I saw him fight live against Bryan Danielson for the WWE Championship, and saw it change hands live in St. Louis. That was phenomenal. Oh, no dice. Well, hey, that's the show. I hope you're doing good. Sorry it's been a while. Like I said, I am going through getting rid of a bunch of figures, trying to make room for stuff that's really important to me instead of just me buying stuff for the sake of buying stuff. Everybody goes through a phase like that, I'm sure, especially when they're as mentally ill as I am. So anyway, I hope you're doing well. Be good to yourselves. And remember, free the figs. Ooh, yeah.